Hello everyone, how's it going with you guys today? A new video from Passive Passion Online Income, where I'm going to be talking about my favorite fragrances that I use, not just while traveling, not just while going for my business meetings, but also as part of my daily grooming routine. In most of my videos, I've been talking mostly about business, investing, Kindle publishing topics, affiliate marketing. So I wanted to have something different. I've been getting some requests from some of my mentees to shoot some videos on men's grooming products that I use. This is mainly because lately, after attending few business meetings, I did speak on this particular topic, which is men's grooming as an entrepreneur. So people did like a lot, and they wanted me to share my ideas on my YouTube channel. So to begin with, I'm gonna be sharing my favorite fragrance, which is Creed perfumes. Okay, these are my favorite fragrances that I've been using since the last 7 years, to be precise. Prior to that, it was mostly fragrances from the Coty range, all right, that had David Off and quite other different brands. So without rambling further, let me introduce you to my favorite fragrance. The first one that I often use during my let's say if I have a business in the morning, or if I'm going for an important gathering or for an important event, I prefer using this fragrance. It is Parfum de Marly, okay, and it is one of my favorites. All right, it's got a nice strong woody smell, and it just sinks and it just stays on your skin for a longer time. Now I do not know about you guys, but before you buy a fragrance, it's always advisable that you take you try the perfume on your wrist. It's always ideal to do so, because that's how you'll be able to determine if the perfume is going to be suitable for your skin or for your body or not. All right, so during daytime, I like to use my favorite Parfum de Marly fragrance. All right, I guess the price is somewhere around $450 to $500, if I'm not to be mistaken. Now, for evening wear, if it's mostly a dinner, it's a dinner gathering, or let's say an important business, occasion, I prefer using this. It's called Creed Green Irish Tweed. It's also one of my favorite fragrances that I've been using for all these years. Same thing. Before buying this fragrance, I want you guys to try it out on your wrist first. Spray a little. In case if you do like it, let it stay on your skin for a while. You know, let it sink in, and perhaps after 10 to 15 minutes, you'll be able to determine if this fragrance is good for your body type or for your skin or not. All right. So those were my two favorite fragrances. I do use a lot. I also love using Versace fragrances, especially the Dylan Blue, mostly when I'm dressed in my casual wear. If I'm wearing a t-shirt or a casual leather jacket or a denim jacket, I prefer using that fragrance because it just gels well, you know, with the casual attire. But mostly for my business attire and for my business conferences or meetings, I prefer using these two fragrances, which I just showed you just now. So Parfum de Marly and Creed, do check it out. Okay, I'm sure you guys are gonna love it. They've got range. I mean, they've got a plethora of options, which you guys should definitely go and try and check out. All right, and do invest in these perfumes. These are best. Now let's talk about the moisturizers which I use. If I do leave my house, okay, in the daytime, if I'm going for let's say I'm going outdoors, okay, or if I've got some important events that I have to attend or be part of during the daytime, I prefer using moisturizers that has an SPF base, okay, sun protection foundation, in other words. Okay, so the one that I've invested over these years is a brand called Kiehl's. Okay, this is an energizing moisture treatment for men. It has an SPF factor of 15. All right, actually, SPF doesn't stand for sun protection foundation. It's in fact stands for sun protection factor. All right, so sun protection factor for this moisturizer is 15. So what often happens is, being men, we often think that it's only ladies or women that need to be using moisturizers that has the sun protection factor embedded into it, but that's not how it's supposed to work. Our skins are sensitive too. In fact, the male skin happens to be you know, I mean more tough compared to the female skin, obviously, because we've got the hair growth, the stubble growth, which makes our skin quite often rough and harsh, you know. So in order to keep your skin healthy and glowing, it's also important to invest in the right products. Kiehl's is my highly recommended product. I don't know with you guys, but same thing. I would advise you to at least go and try things out first, okay, before you decide to invest in these products. Now, if it's somewhere in the evening, of course, I prefer to wear moisturizers that do not have the SPF. All right, something that's light, something that's not too greasy, something that you know, I mean, gets absorbed by my skin ASAP. So it's again Kiehl's, but it's a different moisturizer. It's a moisturizer without the sun protection factor. All right, so these are my two favorite moisturizers when it comes to wearing it during the daytime as well as in the evening time. So those were my favorite fragrances, at the same time moisturizer that I use. Apart from this, the other important point that I wanted to emphasize was on when it comes to hygiene, guys, always take this as part of your daily routine, okay? It's not necessary that you have to always smell good, feel good, just if you're going for an important business meeting. It could be anything. It could be a date with your significant other. It could be a gathering with your friends. What I've been noticing is that men, all right, in general, okay, did not give much attention when it comes to their grooming routine, all right, which has to change, because the more you evolve, all right, the more you evolve, not only as a let's say, not just as an entrepreneur, okay, because since most of my topics that are based are on entrepreneurship and investing, I would like to relay this message mostly towards the entrepreneurs. Everything, all right, from the moment you walk into a conference room, from the moment you walk into a room where you're going to be meeting your business associates, your clients, your prospective clients or your prospective customers, make sure that you create a strong impact. And that could be perhaps from your handshake, that could be from the way you smell, that could be from the way how you speak, that could be from the way how you interact. Each and everything plays a big role in determining or building that strong, solid relationship. Put yourself in the shoes of a person who is going to be meeting someone, all right? And let's say the first impression that he or she is going to be having is going to be something that is, you know, not something that impressive. You know, you meet someone who smells awful, who's got this body odor coming from him. His mouth also gives this awful smell. You're not gonna, you know, be liking it. You're like, oh damn, he's a person who doesn't take care of himself. He's a person who doesn't, you know, I mean, look after his hygiene. So should I really be doing business with him? You know, I mean, of course. On the contrary, if you have someone who knows what he's into, who knows what sort of a business he's into, and at the same time he's someone who just smells amazing, you know, who takes good care of himself, and you just can make it out, you know, from the way how he presents himself, from the way how he carries himself. Wouldn't you want to be doing business with that sort of a person? I mean, the answer is obvious. So anything that is related to men's hygiene, men's grooming, do take out a good amount of time, invest in quality products, and make it part of your daily routine. All right. The other important point I wanted to be talking on is about body hair. All right. Now many have been asking me, especially since I organized some grooming workshops, you know, for men. People ask me, is it good to have body hair or is it good not to have body hair? Now, my personal advice is it's better not to have, I mean, it's better to keep your hair, let's say chest hair or your underarm hairs trimmed or shaved as much as possible. What happens is, let's say now I live in Dubai. The weather out here is often hot and humid, all right? So I mean, every month I shave my underarm hairs and also my chest hair, just so that the sweat, let's say if I'm, if I do sweat, okay, the sweat doesn't get clogged onto my hair and give that nasty, awful smell. All right. No matter how much of deodorants you use, no matter how much of body spray you use, but getting rid of that chest hair plays a crucial role in helping you always smell and feel fresh. Try it out if you don't. Try it out if you do not believe me. Okay. So try to keep your hairs shaved, especially the underarm hairs and also the chest hair. Now, if you do not like shaving it, at least trim it. You don't want to look like a nasty bear, or the grizzly bear who's out there on the prowl. So do pay attention to all these things, guys. And yeah, I mean, hygiene and grooming should become a part and parcel of your daily life. Not just to impress someone, not just to impress your girlfriend, your wife, or your business associates or partners, but it's to impress yourself, okay? To feel good, smell good, and at the same time, to have a bigger impact with the people whom you are, going to be associated with. So those were my favorite fragrances and my favorite moisturizers, and that's it from me for now. More videos coming soon. Stay tuned.